Okay, so I'm gonna make this kind of a rant slash info slash opinion slash I don't know. But we're gonna talk GameStop because that seems to be the big button right now, GameStop, in their circle of life. It's got a lot of people riled up because GameStop has been doing this we have it but we don't have it thing going on with games. And I understand why that would piss somebody off. I really do. Well, let me explain something to you. If you don't like how GameStop is acting, you don't shop there. It's that simple. That simple. If you don't like what they're doing, don't go there. I understand completely before you even type anything. GameStop has the market cornered on a lot of stuff. That means you'll be missing out on certain things. For instance, one thing they have the market cornered on with me is I like buying limited edition 3DS games. You can't get these at like Walmart or Best Buys. They really have the market cornered on the limited edition 3DS games. So I tend to go to GameStop to pick up my limited edition 3DS games. I bought Project Cross Zone there. I bought a game I can't pronounce there. I bought my copy of Corpse Party from them because that's the only place I know I can buy those from. And so that's where I tend to go. But I also know they do shady shit with the handhelds. Like they take the cases and they throw them out. That way, I guess they feel like they can make more room. Even though the handhelds have the world's smallest fucking cases in comparison to others. And that bugs me because I love my handheld. I love my 3DS. I try to collect for it, and when I don't get the case, I tend to pass on it. I won't buy. And I know GameStop doesn't necessarily like Nintendo. If they didn't have to, have a section for Nintendo, they'd do away with it. Pardon me. Um, I pre-ordered my Nintendo Switch through GameStop because they let me do pay a little here and there. And that's the only reason. They're in town. I don't have to go far, and I can do the pay here, there, and whatnot. Best Buy, I can't do that. I have to pay all up front, from my knowledge, and I can't afford to do that. So, GameStop, you won that argument. And I don't shop at Walmart, and I think I'd have to do the same thing with Walmart. So, again, GameStop has that advantage, but do I see myself making a purchase after this? No. Um, it is 2017. Let's make that abundantly clear. It's 2017. You can buy everything digitally, okay? You can buy everything digitally. Every fucking thing digital. My Xbox One is a all digital console. I have 4 terabytes of space on that bitch. Everything is digital. I have 360 games on that, and I have Xbox One games on that bitch. My PS4, however, as you've seen, is not so digital. A lot of the games did come from GameStop, and this is also pre their circle of life bullshit. However, I also have a shitload of PlayStation 2 games. I didn't get those at GameStop. I go to mom and pop retro stores, and I would suggest you start doing the same thing. I don't like GameStop Circle of Life. That's fine. Go to mom and pop stores. They carry these same exact consoles and more. Due to the fact now that GameStop is going to start getting into retros. Let me throw this out here because that Circle of Life bullshit. GameStop's taking retro consoles. Here's the problem. They don't carry these in stock in order to test these retro systems thoroughly to do a actual good inspection. So they just make sure the power button turns on and they will accept it. That's it. They don't care about anything else. That power button turns on, it works. It is in, good working condition. They will look you dead in your eyes and tell you, oh, we are going to send it away to make sure it works. But don't they also tell you they send off games to be refurbished for a nominal fee that you pay out of your trade-ins? I have caught GameStop in that lie I don't know how many times. I have caught them in that lie at least 20 times. At least 20 times. And that was on the 360 system. The 360 is only one generation old now. I've caught the Gears of War title, caught Gears of War 2, I've caught role-playing games on the 360. All these titles were in horrible shape and they tried to sell them to me. And I am a huge, if you won't put it in your fucking system, you for damn sure ain't giving it to me. Now, again, this is me saying don't sell it to them, don't even buy from them when it comes to retro because of that. But that's due to that factor because, again, if they can't test it thoroughly, they're going to just take it and have a piece of shit and they're going to try to sell it back to you. Part of that circle of life shit on the retro scale. And due to the fact that they're going to tell you, hey, we have it pre-owned, and luckily Blu-ray is a whole other beast in itself because Blu-rays take some, actual beating before it gets fucked up. DVD, not so much, and unfortunately, retro with DVD, like CDs, I mean, you get a hair on the bitches, and they're gone, okay? Like I said, I've caught them in that lie so many times about we send off CDs, and they would take the disc out of my hand after I literally handed it back to them, going, "Why didn't we send it off?" And the manager would tell the employee, "It costs too much." I've literally heard the manager tell him that, and I said, "You son of a bitch! You just tried to get me to pay you out of my trade-in because the CD looks scratched to you. No, you're gonna give me the full fucking amount because you just said it costs too much to send a game that you wouldn't plug into your fucking." This actually happened, okay? So again, don't ever let them take money out of your pocket because they're gonna send it off because it looks too rough, because they don't do it, okay? And this is just me telling you in so many different ways, this isn't the first shady thing they've ever done. And as far as their, well, they'll have it new on the day it launches, then the very next day they'll have a used copy. That's because they take that copy, they open it themselves so they can have used products. Because they make a shit ton off of used. I mean, that's like going to a garage sale. Okay, basically that's what GameStop is it's a garage sale. Where if you come to my house and I'm having a garage sale, my shit, I'm the one making all the profit off of that, nobody else. But if I have, say, brand new copies of stuff I gotta pay another person for because it's brand new, then I'm not making no money off of that. So GameStop is basically a garage sale that helps another company sell shit too. You know what I'm saying? So if GameStop can get you to buy their junk and make you miss everyone else's junk, then they'll make all the money. That's why you see that. I mean, they did that with Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii. Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii actually shipped enough for everybody who had a Wii product to own a copy of that game. They just said they didn't because GameStop greedy like that, okay? So again, use what's up here. Not, I don't like their policy, so I want to freak out, okay? And again, I gotta push the whole, it's 2017. You have the ability to take that money, buy you a hard drive, especially with the PS4 update now. You can plug in an external with a 3.0 USB drive, plug in an external now, and have more space on that bitch. Or you can get you a 2TB Xbox One and get an external on that to up it to 4, however many you want. And you're good to go digital. Okay, you don't have to ever step foot in a GameStop. Unless there's just something you really want that is limited edition. And even then, you still don't have to step foot inside of a GameStop because you can get it off of Amazon, you got eBay's, .coms, okay? I don't really see the problem with the circle of life because GameStop's just got their head up their ass, and if we as the community of gaming enthusiasts do to GameStop what we did to Microsoft with the DRM bullshit, they'll change their ways. The last thing they want to do at GameStop headquarters is go bankrupt. But if we do what we did to Microsoft to GameStop, they'll change their ways. Okay? Trust me. GameStop is in the name. GameStop. You play games, you're supposed to go to GameStop. That's where you're supposed to go because you need to stop there to pick your games up, get them, play them, bring them to trade. It's in the name, okay? And if that's not what it's supposed to mean, then you should never go there again. And we as the customer are the people they're supposed to fear and respect because we are the ones who pay their check. We write their check, not the other way around, okay? They have the product, we want the product. But if they mistreat us, then they're stuck with the product and no money. See what I'm saying? Always works that way. Always. Look at it that way. Hey, GameStop, you have a product we want, but you're not the only one. You've got to compete with .coms, Best Buys, Walmarts, Targets, all these other places. You're becoming really irrelevant. And if you keep mistreating us, we will make sure that you close. So if we start treating them like that, then they will get scared. Okay? So start looking at it that way, especially in 2017. So I hope this has helped you in some type of way. If not, I don't know what will, because that's how I look at it. I look at it just that way because it's only a company. They only have as much power as you'll give them. No more, no less. Till next time, deuces.